And then LeBron's like, you know what? You're not going to go all in to win a championship with me now. I'm out of here. Trade me. That'd be the wildest trade deadline candidate. Well, so we're talking about 2023 most improved. A question from Joe was, what's the wildest trade deadline candidate for 2023 that isn't on the radar now? It's from Joe Moore on Twitter.
Not on the radar?
How about LeBron James?
Wildness?
Yeah,
you want me to get wild?
Wildest would be LeBron James demands a trade. That would be the most wild of all, right? The Lakers underwhelmed. They're unwilling to attach 27 and 29 to get anybody. They want to keep their picks. And then LeBron's like, you know what? You're not going to go all in to win a championship with me now. I'm out of here. Trade me. That'd be the wildest trade deadline candidate. LeBron James.
And that one's not insane.
He's not quite on the radar right now, but it's not insane. It's definitely like you could see that happening, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Because also for the Lakers,
so it's not insane.
So for the Lakers, for the Lakers, one thing though on that for the Lakers though, Chris, do you think they should be giving up 27 and 29 unprotected in order to build around LeBron now? Or should they be holding on to those knowing that LeBron has 1 year left on his deal and he said that he wants to play with his son in 2024? So do you want to give up 27 and 29 for possibly up to only 2 years of LeBron or more if you're the team that gets Bronny? But I don't know. That's a question the Lakers front office is asking themselves right now.
Well, and the reason you're having to make those decisions is because he's put you in the mess in the first place.
Yes, with Russ.
I mean, he put you in the mess. So now I think that's a lot of what you're seeing with the lessons taken away from the Griffin thing. Now with the Pelicans, and I know you've been pushing for them to maybe make a play for bigger, like somebody even like a Durant or something like that. But just the constant changeover and whatever, and how hard that is. You keep on trying to bring in guys, and then you have to move out guys, and you gotta, some guys don't fit with them, and some guys, it's not easy. It's not easy, and he wants his guys, and he has a say in the matter. But now you're in that mess, and I understand if you're done conceding. I do.
They just signed like almost every clutch free agent though too.
I know. I know. Like, what more do you? And you want me to lose my draft picks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think they should give him up though to get Kyrie? I think
they should have just kept Alex Caruso and KCP, and like they had a team that won the title. Like, should have run it back with their guys.
But now, considering where they are now, though, do you think they should give up 27 and 29 to get Kyrie?
No.
How about Miles Turner and Buddy Hield?
Think about it. Yeah. Yes. 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 When's the last time Kyrie Irving made a team better? Like when he was on the court, they were better than when he was off the court.
And also Kyrie isn't like actually available until Kevin Durant were to get traded anyway.
Yeah,
so
I'm sorry,
Kyrie's not getting moved unless KD.
I know he's a big name, but the Celtics and the Nets were better when he wasn't playing than when he was.
And never mind how things ended in Cleveland when he didn't talk to the team for weeks.
Right, and not exactly the beacon of reliability.
If I'm LeBron, I'm not totally sure I want Kyrie. I might rather have Buddy Hield and Miles Turner and whatever other additional flexibility you get from those guys in a deal.
I'm trying to think of something that would be like
unfathomable. Like you can't even see a pathway to it right now.
I'll give you one.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to like this one. Draymond.
Oh.
Pops off on the pod.
Yeah.
I've given my heart and soul, and they ain't meeting me at the table. They're not going to max him. And he says he wants to max, right? It's already started.
Yeah.
The disrespect thing. And
maybe
that's not that insane.
He's flirting with LeBron. You see the photos of him with LeBron all summer? They're hanging out a lot.
emotional guy,
Yeah.
right? That would feel like this was a personal affront. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That'd be a cool heel turn, right? For Draymond in the pod.
I mean, if there was somebody that would pull off a heel turn, couldn't you see that?
Oh, it'd be great. He should consider that's good for content.
Yeah, and I'm trying. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, there's one that I guess it is fathomable, but thinking about how they're going to have a chance to win the title and those guys together or whatever else, it's just because of that contract stuff coming out.
Oh yeah,
right. The contract stuff coming out and it being such a thing already, where it's like, I want the max. They're obviously not going to give him the max, and so that kind of like hangs over his head, and it's a thing, and he's answering questions about it, and it's annoying, and he's got the podcast to talk about it, and he feels like he's given his life to this franchise, and they're not going to take care of him, so I'll look elsewhere. He already talked about looking elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, it's already come up. They just won the title. He's a made man. He won his 4 titles there already, so he's in a different class. Maybe it's not as crazy as I think. I said that just, because it seems unfathomable with their group. But that is coming up on the horizon.
How about, since you mentioned Draymond, let's get even, really crazy here. What about Chris Paul in Phoenix? With everything that happened this summer, maybe things fall off a little bit. They're not quite the same. LeBron's in your ear. Hey, man, we got Russ and 2 first-round draft picks that we can still offer.
He's never done that, though. He's never been that guy.
That's what I mean. Like, feels like it's not going to happen. Like, there's a 0% chance.
He played it out in Oklahoma City and drugged them to almost a friggin' home court advantage.
It's not him. I just don't see it. I don't see it either. I'm just trying to get really crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you picked a good one there with Draymond where it's not going to happen, but you could maybe sort of see it happening. And then with LeBron and the Lakers, we could see that happen.